Yeah. Tryna do what I can. Tryna do what I can. Yeah.
Peace and love to all my people out there. It's your boy Joe, back at it again today with another video for you guys. I'm grateful to be here and to still have this opportunity. So let's maximize it. Let's get on it. All right, I got a special topic for y'all today, and you already know the deal. No script, just out in nature, out on a walk, keeping it real and genuine. No perfection, not right or wrong, not God, not the end all be all. Just speaking from up here and in here. If you got a different opinion, anything you'd like to say, hit me up, comment, whatever the case may be, whatever you're comfortable with. But check me out, man. I want to talk to y'all today about there being, and I know y'all have heard the term and it might be a cliche, but I want to talk to y'all about there being beauty in your struggles. And I'm going to tie perfectionism into this for sure. So just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, there being beauty in your struggles of life. Just bear with me, all right? So check me out, man. I believe that there's struggles in everyone's life in some way, shape, or form. I believe you either struggle financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. There's many ways to struggle in this life. Maybe, you're struggling financially and you can't pay your bills, or you can't, pay the rent and you're about to get evicted. Maybe you're struggling mentally, feeling, down most of the time, and you're wondering why, and you got to, get to the root of it. Spiritually, maybe, what you're engaging in on a daily basis is bringing you down, and it's not really the real you that is doing those things, but just the person that is being forced to do them. Maybe you're at a job you hate and that job is bringing you down spiritually because it's not the real you. It's just a job that you have to engage in for whatever purpose. And then I feel like a big one that many people struggle with is perfectionism. I'm gonna speak on that one heavy right now. See, I believe a lot of us suffer from perfectionism since birth, bro. Since birth, early childhood. And I believe some of us struggle with it because we have a hard time accepting the fact that we are flawed, and we don't want to accept the fact that we do struggle, so we try to dress up this perfect idea in this individual because we don't want people to see our struggle. I believe that we try to be perfect in order to avoid seeing those flaws, so that when we look in the mirror, we can see something we think is the real us when it never was, and it was just a facade. I see it in TV shows. I've seen it in real life. I'm a prime example of it. Like, the people who know me in real life definitely know, I used to struggle with that in the sense of I've tried to dress up physically and metaphorically, tried to dress myself up as a perfect individual because I didn't want people to see my flaws and things that I wasn't really trying to show the world. It could be my anger, it could be my imperfect actions, and if I fall, I didn't want people to see, type deal. You know what I'm saying? And I believe a lot of people share that similar mindset because they don't want to accept the fact that they're flawed. But I believe that learning to accept your flaws and accept your struggle will help out in a bigger picture. I believe that once you overcome your struggle, there is something bigger and beautiful waiting, not just for you, but for more people that you may or may not know. Let's say you struggle with perfectionism, right? And you learn to overcome that and be like, you know what, I'm not perfect, but I still am beautiful and I still love myself type deal, right? I believe that reaching that point, you can get to the place where you can help other people who have gone through the same thing. Like, I could help people who have struggled with perfectionism to realize, like, bro, there's just beauty in being who you naturally are and who you are as a whole, not just the light, you know what I'm saying? Because we try to sit here and neglect our flaws as if they don't make us who we are. And when I say that, I mean as a whole, because you're not just your flaws, you're you as a whole. But we try to mask those flaws and those scars because we deem them as ugly and we deem them as negative, when, bro, they just are a part of your book. They're a part of your story. Your story is something to be told, and it's something beautiful to be expressed through just being who you are. And that makes you the most real. And once you're able to do that, I believe that your story can impact millions of people potentially. Let's say you struggle financially, right? Let's say you grow up poor and, you know, you're always trying to make, your family's always trying to make ends meet, and then you even grow up and you're trying to make ends meet, and then you realize the struggle and you get to the point of, okay, why do we struggle financially? Why do we struggle with making ends meet? Is it the way we're handling the money? Is it where we're trying to get the money from? Is it the timing? And you really get to the root of things. You can learn the reasons why, change them, and then you can impact other people who have struggled financially. Do you see my point? I believe that once you get to a point of when you realize how much you're struggling, whatever you're struggling with, once you get to the point of when you realize what the struggle is, and you get to the root and you fix it, and you get in control and you take back your power, your struggle can help someone else who is struggling with that same thing. That's why I believe there's beauty in the struggle, because, you can really help a lot of people once you overcome your own personal struggle. And I believe that brings us together in this lifetime, and that just creates something truly beautiful, which is unity. I believe our struggles can bring us together. I know you've heard the term like misery loves company and things like that. Well, I believe that struggle brings us together. And I believe that's why when people bond over things like that, when they bond over their own struggles, it creates something more powerful, because it lets you know that you're not alone in this world with what you're going through. Whether it's financial, mental, spiritual, or emotional, or even physical. You can get paralyzed, bro. You can get paralyzed and lose your ability to walk, and then you might be like, well, I'm all alone, and run into somebody who went through the same thing you went through, and now you're not alone, bro. I believe that our struggles can bring us together in some way, shape, or form, and they can uplift us. We can uplift each other through our struggles, and we can uplift one another through what we've gone through. It's just a matter of becoming aware of said struggle, getting to the root of said struggle, and then growing as a person. Because then that other person will just come along naturally. That other person or that other group of people will come along naturally once you've got it figured out on your own. And shoot, it might not take you. You might not even have to figure it out on your own. You might run into them as you begin to realize the struggle. you know? But I do believe there is true beauty in what you're going through, you know? Because I know we're all going through something right now. There's never a point in life where I believe somebody's just got it all figured out. You will always go through something. But at the end of the day, once you figure it out, I believe it brings, like I said, something way more beautiful. The bigger picture, essentially, you know? So I want you to know this, whoever's watching this video, that what you're going through is hard. It's a difficult journey, I know. Maybe you're injured, you know, maybe you're down bad on your finances. Maybe you're trying to find a reason to be alive today. You know, you're trying to find a reason not to, I can't say that word because you know what platform we on, but you know what I mean. Look, man, it is hard. These struggles are an extremely difficult thing to be undertaking. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's just easy to get over it or easy to figure it out. It is going to be an uphill battle. But I want you to know that there is much more waiting for you if you keep going. If you can find it within you, even if it's just a little bit of energy, if you can find just the littlest bit of energy to keep going, there's something more amazing waiting for you post the struggle. And you can find that peace that you deserve. And you can find something positive as opposed to just continuously suffering with the same thing. And I believe that once you surpass that struggle, once the next struggle comes, you'll be more stronger than ever to face that one. Even if it's stronger. Even if the next struggle is bigger, I believe that you will have it within you to keep going. So just find it within you to keep going. Because you're not alone, I promise you. And I know what it feels like to be alone, and I know that it feels as if no one's ever there. But if you keep going, and you keep fighting, and you keep standing your ground as much as you can and giving the most energy you can, even if it's just this much, I promise you, once you surpass it, you will find out that you were never alone. You may have been lost, but the ones who truly can understand you and the ones who truly feel you on levels deeper than the physical will make it all worth it. And it will have all been worth it in the end to keep going. Just find it within you, yo. And remember, this struggle you're going through is going to teach you something about yourself, and it's going to make you stronger. And it's going to lead to a beautiful, bigger picture. All right? All right, y'all. I'm about to go in here, edit this video, and upload it real soon. Let me know what you guys think. I'm glad to be back on this channel and uploading again. If you disagree, comment down below. And I just hope that this message reaches someone. And I love you guys, you know, and thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You guys are a true blessing, man. I'm really grateful for y'all, for real, for real. All right, I'll catch you on the next video. Joe out.
If I tell you all my secrets, is you gon' keep it? If you wanna fuck with a rock star, baby, show me love, it's not hard. If you wanna go to the moon, blast off, take my heart. We can never finish if we don't start. Never show me love, we go far. If I tell you all my secrets, is you gon' keep